Hello Year 9s and welcome to this short presentation that talks about the OCR Cambridge Nationals in Creative iMedia, which is one of the two Key Stage 4 offerings of the computing department. In this presentation, I'm going to talk to you guys about what the subject entails, who it would be great for, and some of the other key information. So why study Creative iMedia? Creative iMedia is a great subject that gives you some really great skills to move forward with, and here's a few of them. First up, it lets you develop digital skills to create pieces of media. And by media, I mean audio, images, video, and a few other areas. It lets you gain transferable IT skills to help in other subjects. So as you learn those digital skills, you can take them into the other subjects and really stand out in those areas. It lets you gain skills to plan, create, and analyze projects. And a really big part of Creative iMedia is that plan, creation, and analysis, as there are 3 projects that follow that format. Computers will be and are everywhere, and if you can create things on them and understand them really well, then you're already one step ahead. It supports other qualifications after Key Stage 4. There's no direct A-level following on from it, but those skills that you learn in creating media can really help you stand above, and there are also some follow-ons in terms of photography, business studies, and a few other areas. And it's great for business and career prospects. If you can show to an employer that you can create some amazing media, then it lets you stand above the crowd. So how will the Creative iMedia be assessed? Well, it's assessed in 4 topics, and the first 2 that you can see at the moment are compulsory for everyone. So the first is a 1 hour 15-minute written paper of 60 marks, and it contains a scenario, and you still have to do that planning, that creation, and that analysis. Some of the answers are short answers and some are extended response. There are then 3 pieces of coursework. The first of those is creating digital graphics, and that is where you're asked to create an image for a purpose, plan it, and analyze it afterwards. In addition to those 2 pieces of work, there are 2 further modules that will be picked by the teacher from this following list. The teacher will pick the 2 topics, and it will be based upon the class that is there. So that could be creating 2D and 3D digital characters, storytelling with a comic strip, creating a multi-page website, creating a digital animation, creating interactive multimedia products, creating a digital sound sequence, creating a digital video sequence, digital photography, designing a game concept, and developing digital games. And 2 out of all of those will be picked by the teacher for the whole class to do. So who will this qualification suit? Well, first up is those who are creatively minded. At the end of the day, you get to create 3 things. You get to create on 3 projects. They are centre assessed pieces of work, so you'll need to enjoy independent work. So you'll have some time to go away and plan, create, and analyse them in class. And also, you can't be afraid of failure. You're going to get things wrong during this course. It's a really important part of your learning. It'll also suit anyone who just wants to learn more about creating digital content. Do you want to know how to use Photoshop? Do you want to know how to create videos, audio, games, and so on? Then it might well suit you. Here's some reasons not to pick it. The first up is similar to the computer science, in that if you just like computers and you like being on computers, then when we are using the computers, we're going to be using them for really productive purposes. We're not always going to be on the computers. There is some theory and some report writing behind it. If you're just doing it because your friends are doing it, then you might well not be in a class with them. And if you're just doing it because you like the teacher, then again, you might have a different teacher. And finally, the bottom right one there, if you only have one interest, if you're only really interested in, for example, creating a digital game, well, that module might well not come up. So if you're only picking it, for example, for the gaming, then that might not come up. Here are some job prospects from the back of the Creative iMedia. The first is to work in the tech industry as things like a web developer or a games developer. The second is to work in business for things like creating websites or creating content. All businesses want to stand out with amazing images, amazing websites, amazing videos, amazing audio, and people need to create those. A digital creator, so you might become a photographer, a sound engineer, or a video editor. And finally, it's really important to point out that this isn't just for your careers though. If you do Creative iMedia, then you'll know how to edit your own photos, create your own videos, and ultimately be creative with technology. Thank you for listening, guys. If you've got any more questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. My email is c.johnson@derbycathedralschool.org.uk, and I'm more than happy to discuss this qualification or any further questions you have.